Disco glitch. 99p store. Worth it. Right. Welcome to something I haven't done in ages. Newsblog news. It's been too long. I'm just gonna get on and do this, otherwise I will never end up doing this ever again. And I really want to do this because, like, one of my friends said to me, we were at a party, and on the way back, he said this was his only, like, Dom, this is you, this was his only way of getting news. So I was like, maybe I should just keep doing it. Something was in the news, and I just couldn't stop laughing. President Putin drew a cat's ass during a school visit. It says on Sky News, Russian President Vladimir Putin gave students at a school an unconventional lesson on Tuesday on how to draw a cat's ass. Only President Putin would do that. If you ever got the Queen or David Cameron or whoever else in charge, I don't know, I don't care about politics. I probably should, because now I'm of legal age to vote. Should probably care about that now. Keep up the good work, Russia. Okay, I need to move on from this. This is just too good. So the next thing that really caught my eye in the news was there's a whole load of stuff going on in the Middle East, and it's confusing, it's annoying. I don't know what's happening over there, but this is how I get my news. I go to Sky News, and I click on Strange News, and this came up. And it's a stork held in Egypt on suspicion of spying. A stork. Really? Egypt? Really? A bird? I'm ashamed. A stork has been detained by police in Egypt on suspicion of spying. Don't know why. The bird was put behind bars after a man fishing on the Nile. Are you allowed to fish on the Nile? But thinking it was an undercover agent, he took the stork to a police officer and said it was spying. So now that stork is behind bars. Good job, Egypt. We know you're keeping your people safe. I salute you too, I guess? I don't know. I mean, I'd rather arrest an animal than being stalked. Fair truth. This is so brilliant. This is why I love the news. This is why I love everything crazy about the world. This is why I read newspapers sometimes, and why I go to Strange News on Sky News. So, straight up, what's happening is they're developing, like... Okay, there's only one way to say this, and I'll show it there whilst I talk about it. Scientists have created, you know, STEM technology and all that marvelous technology, and they've created the brain in a jar. I mean, it's like 4 millimeters, I think it is. Yeah, just millimeters across. And it's a tiny brain which could lead to new neurological and mental diseases being fixed and cured really quickly, really simply, and like Parkinson's can be gone. Just so much can be done with this. But I know it'll be slammed to the ground because of human activists, and my disco water is still going. Oh, what? Is it off? Yeah, it's off. Okay, my disco water is still going. It distracted me greatly. I'm so mature. They're creating a brain in a jar, basically, which is just brilliant because they can be able to do that with every other type of organ now. The brain is the most complex organ with the amount of neurological signals going on. I don't know how long the video is. I'll put it beside me, like I said earlier. You can see MRI scans of it. It's just so impressive. Good job. I think that's America doing that. This hurt my brain a lot more than anything I've read in newspapers for a while. Like, I can understand why they want people to do it, but a Mars reality show? I mean, are you kidding me? 165,000 people, probably more, have applied for a 4-person job to go to Mars and die on Mars whilst being filmed. For one, I would love to go to Mars, but I'd love to come back to my family, my internet, my water, and my fridge. Because I love food. I ain't gonna lie, you can probably tell I like my food. Big whoop. I ain't going to Mars and eating, God knows, rocks and dust and fairy pixies. But why would you want to go? I mean, the whole entire thing behind it is like, oh, it's going to be a Big Brother type show. How many people watch Big Brother anymore? That was just, I mean, first series, that was great. Second series, it's like, hey, I smoke 40 a day, and I like watching porn. I don't want to listen to you. I mean, there's been racism on that show, there's been hella knows what else, there's been sex, there's been all these, it's just pointless. I mean, celebrity ones, kind of hilarious sometimes, but like the average Joe one is just so boring and sketchy. Why do people go onto these shows in the first place? What's really annoying me is the amount of people that are going onto the show are like 50. Like, the majority of the applicants are like 50. There's only been like, I think, 12,000 people under the age of 40? Like, that's crazy. What? Okay, I am 18. I was 18 in December. I do not want to spend the rest of my life on a planet without internet. Okay, I have my needs. I like logging onto my computer every morning, looking up the news, looking up what's happening on Facebook and Twitter. Okay, I'm not going to go onto some goddamn planet that's got not even 0.01 kilobits per second. If there is actually internet there. Done. I'm done. I'm not saying anything there. Right. Time to go on to the vlog. Okay, so what has happened? Oh, so much has happened. So much. Okay. I should probably start the reason why I stopped doing this. After my grandfather passed, I sort of lost inspiration in doing this. I sort of kicked back a little bit. I kind of just thought, okay, I should probably focus on work more than anything else because I want to get out of here and get on with my life, sort of thing. But when my grandfather passed was 4 days before my exams, so I failed those so hard, which, you know, it's understandable, I guess, but still, that kind of sucked, and that blew like a shotgun shell to the face of confidence. So I haven't done this in ages. Like, the last things I've been uploading are games, because when I play games, I sort of just go, you know what, screw the real world, I'm in a virtual reality, I'm just going to do this. And sort of like, games have helped me a lot in sort of getting over sort of that death, because I've started talking to live streamers. There's this lovely live streamer out there called Max. Nomadic Ruler, I'm working on a video for him right now. We did a 2 support bot lane in League of Legends, which went marvelously fantastic, and we had a bunch of fun, and we still have a bunch of fun every time we play. Like I said, he is an American, so if you're in England, times are a little bit rough. He starts streaming around, like, it depends on his school regulatory sort of time sessions, but like normally when he starts streaming it's around probably 11 to 3 AM. So yeah, that's probably why I look so terrible right now. But you know, I enjoy it. I have a good laugh with the man, and I'm sure you all do. So if you are on my Facebook, which most of you are, then you know that's fantastic. I might start uploading videos and start trying to stream more. Just my internet at the moment is being poop, to be honest. I have no idea what's happening. I'm trying to convince my parents to get some form of fiber optic. It's not going to happen, but you know, it'd be nice. Okay, so, right, time to get down to gaming, because that's what I'm here for, that's what most of you are here for. So let's bang that on. Okay, to start off with, okay, Sony they're set to launch their own virtual reality headset. See, every time somebody says to me virtual reality, I always think of Virtual Boy by Nintendo, the thing that gave people eye cancer. So it seemed like eye cancer at the time, because a lot of people were damaging their sight. I've used one, they're extremely uncomfortable on the eyes. But then, like, that's moved on nowadays to 3D and stuff like that. And now we have something called the Oculus Rift. It's been happening on YouTube quite a lot. I know Captain Sparkles has one. I think In the Littlewood has one. I don't know. Just if you Google Oculus Rift, then you'll be able to find something like this. But for virtual reality, it means that you can be able to control the character of your mind thoughts. I don't know how they're going to do this, but there's a Kickstarter that was a success in 2012, and they're sort of like working on that, and it should be good. It should be live in a couple of, was it months or years? I can't remember. No, it's supposed to come out in something in Tokyo Game Show 2013. Supposed to highlight with the Sony PS4, but I don't know if it works, and if it works well, then they can completely bust the crap out of Microsoft, because let's face it, if you can use something without your hands, you can just sit there and just, like the guy in the picture is, just with the little Spark Vision shut up phone. Actually, I need that for a God damn it. It'd be fantastic. How amazing would that be if you could just lie there? You know, you don't even have to be looking at the screen because you got your mask on. That'd be brilliant. I mean, it would really change gaming for a lot of people. I know a lot of people like me, I like using keyboards. Thank you, George, for the keyboard. I love you. I don't know, it depends if your preference is keyboard, controller, or virtual reality. Who knows? I think it'll be a good success. Right, I need to get my phone of this, because this is big, and I threw it over there for no reason. Right, come here. You're down. Nokia, Lumia. Do you like my shorts? I have a Windows phone. Probably not one of the best ideas I've ever made, but I quite like it. I mean, it's different. It's not Apple, it's not Android, it's its own sort of thing. Except Microsoft had bought Nokia's mobile phone business for $7.2 billion. That's around £4.6 billion and around 5.4 billion euros. This includes the Lumia range. I don't know how I feel about this, because, like, Microsoft have their Surface coming out, their new tablet, and I think what will happen is they'll end up focusing more on that and letting Lumia fail, because over the last few years, Lumia and Nokia's phones have actually been becoming higher and higher rated. They've become better and better and better and stronger. Some of them are now even comparing to the Apple iPhone region, where I know when I bought my phone, the dude who sold me it said he's going to get a new phone. He's going to get the new Lumia, the 920, instead of getting a new iPhone, simply because he thinks it's that much better. It's got better hardware, better software, better apps, hopefully, by then. My phone's kind of awful. It's got 1/4 of a gig of RAM, so I can't even get Skype. Sucks. I don't know what Nokia was really doing selling it. I mean, okay, £4.6 billion, that's a lot of money that they could invest into a new phone system or a new operating system or whatever Nokia really wants. But if they're losing out what their main market is now, what on earth will they be able to do with that money since they have nothing else going on? I mean, Microsoft has hit a boom recently because, okay, the whole entire market on Windows 8 is torn. I like it to a certain point and I hate it. But if they're going to buy Nokia's phones, then they're going to put Windows 8 on it, and the people who don't like Windows 8 are not going to buy it. People who do like Windows 8 are going to buy it, and they're going to love it. But I don't know, because Nokia had quite a lot to say about whether to put it on, whether to put it off, what to have on, and what to have off. I don't know. It's up to them. We'll see what it's going to be. Steve Bale? Hang on, where is it? Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer, that's it. He'll be leaving the company in the next 12 months. So, the new CEO, Stephen Elope, hopefully he'll take it in the right direction, because he's now moving on to Xbox One as well, which will be nice. I hope that works well for them. That's going to be interesting. I'd like to know how that goes, so I'll probably keep you up to tune if I hear anything more about that. But Nokia Lumia is fantastic. I'm going to be shamed to have the only Lumia phone with actually Nokia written on the back of it. I don't know if you can see that. I can't be able to adjust the focus. Nokia! It's dying, kids. It's going to die. Congratulations to Minecraft for selling 12 million copies. I think this is the only reason why we should stop talking about Minecraft now, because it's so dying, it's so dead, nobody cares about it. It's now going to go onto the PS4 and the Xbox One. So can we stop talking about it, please? It's an old game. Thank you. It's such a fantastic idea, such a simple idea, but it's dead, it's gone, it's past its expiration date. We could stop talking about Minecraft, please. I mean, okay, it's made $323 million. Okay, fair enough, but still, 12 million people have Minecraft. We can leave it there. Stop playing it. Thank you. I hate Minecraft so much. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about is the Nintendo 2DS. What the hell is actually happening with Nintendo right now? Oh, hey, we're going to bring out 3DS. Boom, no one buys it. Okay, a lot of people bought it, I'll give you that. But it had a lot of complications, it had a lot of hard entry into the market, it had a hard barrier. A lot of people thought 3D was a lot of a GIF, and then people who wanted 3D had 3D TVs. And to be fair, I think Nintendo missed the 3D boom. But still, they made what they did, they actually got quite successful, and then they brought out the 3DS Extra Large XL, which, you know, sold pretty well. I mean, let's face it, the only reason why people actually got 3DS was for Super Mario and the other games, Zelda. Those are the two actual big ones. I don't know, personally, the 3DS was a sale, wasn't a sale. It sucked. It blew. Like, I never liked it. And now they're bringing out this thing that honestly to me looks like a doorstop, saying, oh hey, we've gone back to 2D. This is a step forward. Why don't, like, I never understood why game consoles do this. I mean, okay, so are there any special games for it? No. It's heavier than a 3DS, so it's going to be harder to transport. Okay, that's interesting. It's bigger than a 3DS. Oh, that's going to be easier to transport, isn't it? Good job, Nintendo. The resolution is the same as a 3DS. Like, I don't understand what, like... Okay, I can understand resolution. So, like, instead of buying a old Nintendo, like, what was Nintendo Lite or Nintendo DS, or anything like that, or extra large, okay, fair enough. You could always get those. It'll be cheaper, but you won't have the doorstop. And a lot of people are saying it's going to be more structurally sound because it hasn't got the hinge. Okay, so 3DS had a lot of hinge problems, so the actual DS, but like, I don't understand, like, the whole entire thing about Nintendo DS's dual screens is I like the fact that you could fold them up and put them in your pocket, because then when you brought it out, you felt like you were whipping out, like, a wallet or something like that. I always like that feeling of just having an IDS and just, like, flipping it up and then playing on it. But now it's like, oh, hey, let me just whip out my doorstop. Like, that's exactly what it looks like, and that's exactly what I would use it for if somebody bought me it. But, I don't know. I don't understand why they put two cameras on the back. Like, oh hey, here's a 2DS capable of 3D photos. Really? Really, Nintendo? What have you been doing for the last couple of years, buddy? What's happened? Is something the matter? Because you seem to be going backwards now. You seem to be going back to Nintendo Advanced, but with an extra screen. That's exactly what the 2DS is to me. It's a Game Boy Advance. Like, not even an SP, it's the original Advance with a dual screen. I hope to God that it's successful, because I want to get rid of this 3D stage of life that happens every 25 or 50 years, because it's just not worth it. It's boring me now. Right, thank you for watching. That is 21 minutes of me complaining and yelling and screaming and laughing at people for crazy things. Hopefully, I will get onto this. I will start doing this more often. I will start helping other things. I will try and get live streaming. I'll try and help other live streamers. I like to straight up shout out my friend Max, because he streams pretty much every day. So you should come down, have a chat. I will probably be there. I'm pretty much there the entire time from stream to finish, unless I fall asleep like I did a couple days ago. Oh god. I'm sorry, Max. I'll haul you out enough. I can't. Can anybody? I cannot do that heart. I can't do that heart thing. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I've got short tendons. It looks. Hey Putin, this is how you draw a cat's anus. I need to wash my hands though. Right, thanks for watching, and I will see you sometime soon. Bye.